Alright everyone, so for today I'm going to be replacing these mirror caps on this Lexus LC500. These are the stock mirror caps, and so my friend from the States sent me these gorgeous full carbon fiber 12 weave carbon fiber replacement mirror caps. These come with a really nice indented design, and we also got something really cool. We got these smoke sequential strips that go into the mirror and replace the solid light. So let's see what this all looks like when we take the mirrors apart. So to start off this install, you only really need two tools. You need a Phillips head, you need a flat head, you need a pry tool, and obviously these are going to be what you're installing. So to give you guys an idea, these are actually like the M style, like horn mirror caps. So when you put these on, to give you an idea, they sit like this. And meanwhile, the stock OEM one, it's your more traditional kind of looking mirror cap. So let's see how we can go about removing these. So to start this off, you're gonna actually want to push your mirror so that it's facing upwards as much as you can. And basically after this, you're going to be using a prying tool, preferably so it doesn't scratch your mirror. So you can actually kind of pop this mirror off. So I'm just gonna skip through this and show you when it's loose. But be careful so you don't break any of the tabs on the back of this, because it's held by 4 of them, and if you break them, your mirror might not be sitting properly afterwards. Okay, so after some time prying, I actually managed to get this loose. You can kind of see here. You can eventually wiggle this loose and it will come out. So I'm just gonna spend some time going over it. There are 4 tabs in the back. Just gotta be careful. Oh, one of them came out, and there's one left in the top left corner. I just need to turn off the camera so I can pop that one out. Okay, so as you can see, this mirror is now open. This cap is open and these have come out. You can see that it was held on over here with these 4 tabs. Now we're going to get to the part about how you install your replacement caps. All right, so now that we got the mirror out, you can see there's one screw over there. That's the one we're going to be taking out so that we can access and remove this mirror cap here. All you need is a Phillips head, just line it up with that and away you go. I know I filmed this with the other side of my car, but you're also going to want to push this little tab out up here, because this is going to help you remove the mirror cap as well. Screw this. All right, so next what we're going to be doing is you have to actually pop this part off. A lot of people are typically scared of this. You do have to put a little bit of strain on it. If you do have a prying tool, it will likely help you in this case. So let's try what happens. And bam, just like that. Super easy. What you're going to do now is you're going to just take it off, inward to outward. There you go, that's your OEM one there. And now we have our exposed mirror housing assembly. In this case, we also have the strip over here. So we're actually going to be removing the strip as well, take it one little step further, and then putting this in to replace it. Now, if we take a look at the anatomy of this strip, we can see there's a connector over there that we have to remove. And there is also a screw right over there that we're going to remove as well. So once again, take your Phillips and go at it. It should be right there. To remove this connector is actually really simple. You're going to use a flat head to basically pry that little flap over there. You're going to pry it up, and then this thing should just easily slide off, just like that. Now, I kind of missed this detail, but there's going to be 2 more screws, one in here and one over there, that you're going to remove so that you can remove the under housing of the mirror as well. That's what basically houses this strip over here, which you're going to need to replace. But once you get this off, you can access that final screw, and then you can start putting things back together. Let's get to it. All right, so I unscrewed it, and now it's just popping the strip off. I'm going to skip past it and we'll show you what the new one looks like. We're basically going to be taking the old one off, putting that screw back in, and then we'll start reassembling. All right, so the old one is off, and basically the way it comes off is it kind of like lifts upwards and sideways once you've removed the screws, and now the new one is in. So you can see it's frosted right here. I'm just going to put it like this. And this is your OEM one. So this is what they look like side by side. OEM. Tinted. Now it's time to get to reassembly time. So what we're going to do to reassemble this is we're going to put this connector back first, and then we're going to kind of wedge this back into place and start putting the screws that held it originally back. So now we've got it sitting roughly in place. It's not screwed in yet. We're going to start putting things back together again. So you have your housing screw number 1, your housing screw number 2, and last but not least, you will also have, I believe it was somewhere here, right there, your 3rd screw to hold the strip in place. All right, so this is now roughly sitting in the exact same way it was when we disassembled it. Now, what we need to do from here is you need to make sure, as you're tightening the screws, that everything is sitting the way you want it to be. And the reason is that if you tighten the screws and this is sitting down or the strip is sitting out of place, you're gonna tighten it in a bad way and then you're gonna have to go back through it. So if you just take the time, hold everything in place, tighten it in place, everything will come out good. Now, the final step you've all been waiting for, installing the mirror cap. Installing the mirror cap itself is actually no big deal. It's literally just going to be sliding in. Oop. Okay. Well, let me open that back up. Okay, so we've actually got it in now, and basically, just to give you a reminder, similar to when I told you have to hold things in place when you tighten the screws, put this in, like, push it in from here, and then kind of tighten it along here to there, and then put your final screw in at the top right corner, right there. And there you go. You should have this sitting in, and now you're just clipping your mirror back in just by pushing it, basically doing the opposite of what we did before. And there we have it. That's your carbon fiber mirror cap for your LC500 installed, with the sequential strip as well. That's what it looks like. Looks really nice. It's actually much brighter than OEM. If we go over here to this side, you can see the replacement, or sorry, the OEM mirror cap. It's a lot more dim, a lot more boring. Now this one, look at that. It looks awesome. All right, well, that's that for this install. Thank you everyone for watching.